Let me ask you a simple question. How many people do you know that stream content every single day? Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, YouTube TV. It's a lifestyle now. But what if you could actually get paid from it? And I mean, paid a lot from it. The global streaming market hit $674 billion in 2024 and is projected to hit $2.6 trillion by 2032. It's the biggest shift in media history, and StreamPro is putting everyday people in a position to own a piece of it. StreamPro isn't just another streaming app. For just $74.95 a month, users get over 1,000 live channels, including local news, international channels, and major sports like NFL, NBA, soccer, and more. All pay-per-views free. UFC, boxing, concerts, a massive on-demand library, 24/7 specialty channels, Harry Potter, The Office, more. Use on 7 devices at once. Perfect for families or roommates. No contracts, no upsells, just everything one price. We also offer the Stream Pro Box, a one-time $149 device that replaces all of your subscriptions. Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Max, and more. One box, one payment, lifetime access. But here's what makes Stream Pro truly next level. As a Stream Pro agent, for just $99.95 a month, you don't just get access, you get ownership. You can get paid residual income every single week, not only from your customers, but from every person your network brings in. It's a true leveraged income in one of the fastest growing industries all over the planet. No inventory, no overhead, no cap on your potential. You're not watching the revolution, you're part of it, and you're getting paid for it. Stream like a pro, earn like a pro, own the future. Let's go.
Oh yeah, it's here, guys. It's here. It is here. The revolution is here. The streaming revolution is here. I'm overly excited about what we have our hands on here, guys. We literally just rolled this thing out. We're still in month one, and this thing is really starting to get some legs, starting to get a lot of traction out there. People are getting excited about this platform, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it, guys. Streaming service. I've been around streaming services for some time now, and because of my experience into this space, I've learned that there are wrong ways to do this. A lot of wrong ways to do this, and the average person who's just a customer of a lot of these streaming platforms don't understand that most of this stuff that's out there, guys, has been illegal, and the government is starting to crack down on it. So all streaming services are not created equal. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. All streaming services are not created equal. And the reason I say that is there's a lot of illegal streaming services out there. So 9 times out of 10, if you're paying, a really cheap monthly fee for a streaming service out there that's giving you access to all of these different streaming channels and services, 9 times out of 10, guys, is illegal because a lot of these guys are pulling their content from unauthorized sources. Most of the time, again, it's the cheaper services that end up being the illegal ones because they're doing it the illegal way. Okay, if your streaming service does a lot of buffering, 9 times out of 10 is coming from one of these illegal services, and the reason is, guys, a lot of these illegal services, they pull their content from file sharing, from torrent trackers. They're pulling their content from pirate media hosts that's done without permission. So that is the reason why a lot of these services are not created equal. And you really can't compare, you can't compare those streaming services to what we have our hands on right now because the owners behind this platform have done it the right way. And one of our co-founders, Mr. Tony Farmer, who was a former NBA player, this guy put a lot of his hard work and labor and money into this platform, making sure he done it the right way. And that's why we're calling this the streaming revolution. Okay, so with that being said, guys, we're going to get into this. I'm going to go ahead and go through the presentation. I am going to make this screen full so you guys can actually see the presentation. And we're going to talk about what all the excitement is about right now in the streaming space. Guess what, guys? People love being entertained. And when it comes to television and watching TV. A lot of people use that to relax after a hard day's work. Okay, so it's not going anywhere. And we're going to talk about how big this industry is and how big it is getting. Okay, so the streaming revolution is here, guys. I'm introducing you to Stream Pro, which is an amazing platform, like I said, coming out the gate, doing it the right way. And I'm excited about that. Very, very excited about that. Oh, sorry about that. So the streaming revolution, why now is the moment? Well, um, the streaming industry guys hit 674 billion in 2024. 674 billion. It's predicted to grow to 2.6 trillion by 2032. That is a lot, guys. That is a lot. So this industry is only going to get bigger. So the question you have to ask yourself is, how do you become a part of that? Well, we're sharing with you now how you can become a part of that. Over 85% of U.S. households use streaming. Okay, um, HBO, Cinemax. A lot of these companies are now starting to have their own streaming service, pulling away from a lot of the big cable service providers, and they're using their own content and providing their own content through these streaming services now. That's what's happening. The average household pays anywhere from $100 to $150 a month across Netflix, Hulu, Disney, Max, and more. Now we're talking about the streaming services, guys. We're not even including the cable TV companies that they're still paying. So if you add that on top of that, you're talking about two, three, $400 a month. When you add and include the cable service that a lot of people are still paying for, because truth be told, you can't get a lot of the content through some of these streaming services that you still can only get through a cable company. All right. So again, we are putting people in position, guys, to be able to cut the cord. So the problem is, you got fragmented content with a lot of these streaming services. A lot of them come with a lot of ads, and in order for you to get remove the ads from a lot of the streaming services, guys, they're going to upsell you. You got to upgrade your streaming service to a different package to remove the ads, and that starts to become very costly, guys. Well, we have the solution. Stream Pro delivers freedom, simplicity, and all in one value, guys. And we're going to talk about that here a little later into the presentation. So why it matters? We're all in one streaming for less than half the price of competitors. And our competitors are the ones that we show and we talked about: Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, Disney Plus. Those are the legal streaming services, guys, and those who we compare ourselves to, because we are a legal streaming service. So we don't compare ourselves to some of these other platforms out there who have built a streaming model like what I told you at the beginning of this presentation, doing it the illegal way. Okay. The number one alternative to streaming chaos, guys. Streaming Pro Live, $74.95 a month, includes a thousand plus live channels that you will have access to, um, news, sports, local channels, all of that, guys. Okay, all pay-per-view events, UFC, um, whether it's boxing, concerts, WWE, whatever it is, you have access to it. And guess what? You're going to be able to stream on 7 devices, guys. All right, you can take this anywhere in the world. We are coming out the gate, an international company. Amazing. All right, huge on-demand library. Me and my wife were watching movies last night on the service, man. No buffering, guys. And again, that's how you can tell you have a legitimate streaming service, because our streaming not coming from just one area of unlicensed content. Okay, that's the difference. 24/7 sports, anything that sports related that you like to watch, you get access to through this streaming service, guys. Again, 74.95 per month. Amazing platform, amazing deal. So replace every streaming subscription with one device, guys. So we have a streaming pro device that you can literally purchase, guys, for $149 one time. And now you're going to replace all of those streaming services that we talked about: Netflix, Hulu, Disney, HBO. All right. And there's a whole lot more that you're going to be able to replace that with. Built in movies, shows, live TV, and on demand content. Works globally. Again, guys, no app installed or monthly bills when you have the box. Set it up in minutes, and there's no technical skills needed. One box, unlimited content, guys, and one price. Again, $149 payment one time for the box. All right. That's our service, guys. All right. That is our service. Point blank, period. Not too hard to understand. That's what you're going to have access to for $74.95. Now, listen, we talked about this being a $2 trillion industry by 2032. I asked you a question earlier. How much of that would you like to have in your pocket? Well, guess what? You have that opportunity now with Stream Pro, because you now have an opportunity to become a Stream Pro agent for $99.95 a month, which includes the streaming services. Okay. And now you have not only just access to the service, guys, but now you have access to a business that you can build right from your home, doing something that people are already doing. We're just showing them a better way to do it and a cheaper way to do it. Okay. You get access to all of that. So did you know, ladies and gentlemen, that Netflix has over 301 million subscribers? 301. So if it's going to be 2 point something trillion by 2032, these numbers will have to almost 5x, 4 and 5x. If it's going to be that big of an industry, again, how much of that do you want, guys? 153 million subscribers for Disney. Hulu has 52 million subscribers. YouTube TV over 8 million subscribers. Again, all of these are going to 4 and 5x, all right, by 2032. But we're coming to change the game, guys. All right, we're coming to change the game. So you're not just, watching the revolution, guys. You now have an opportunity to build it. And that is powerful. Very, very powerful. So the smartest, most affordable way to stream, well, again, we comparing ourselves to some of the major platforms out there, guys, and this is us in the green. So when it comes to live channels, there's no comparison. We have over 1,000 plus live channels. When it comes to pay-per-view events, there's no comparison. We have them for free. When it comes to how many devices you have access to, you're going to have, again, 7 devices, guys. Look at the other ones. Very limited. When it comes to specialty channels, there's no question, guys. There's no competition. On-demand movies and TV, again, you're very limited with these other platforms, guys, but we have it all over here for $74.95 per month. Simply amazing, guys. And again, plus you can get the streaming box. It's not mandatory, it's optional, but it gives you even more value for $149. This is a very powerful platform, guys. All right. The financial opportunity is strong, guys. It's strong. So upfront commissions on the Stream Pro Live for the $74.95 a month. First level, you're going to earn $750 a month. Second level, $250 a month. For the Streaming Pro box, a one-time deal, $149.95. You'll earn a one-time commission of $25 on your first level, and then $25 on level 2. Okay? And you can see the rank structures here, guys, from Pro 500 all the way down to a Legend. The sweet spot is the VIP 50, where you're making $2,500 a week. That's $10,000 a month, guys, with 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 agents. Okay? And you can only have 3 legs going across, guys. So if you come in with 10 people, and we show you how to strategize your way to that 10,000 a month, you have to come and look at and participate on one of our training Zooms, but we show you how to get it done. Very easy, guys. The magic number is 10. All right, but they got to be distributed across your 3 legs in a certain fashion, okay? And that's the way it's set up. Powerful compensation plan, guys. This is just a short snapshot of the compensation plan. It gets a lot deeper than that. So you have an opportunity, guys, to come and join the revolution. You get a chance to be the plug. You get a chance to be the boss. This is where it's at, guys. All right. Why be a part of the Stream Pro agent? Well, because Stream Pro services are included as an agent. There's no overhead. There's no, you start instantly, guys, with no risk. You get to earn residual income. You got limitless income opportunity. You can do this part-time or full-time. You can start your Stream Pro business today, guys. Own the platform, own the income, and own the moment. This is the time, guys, to get involved. Stream Pro is changing the game. And you have an opportunity to be a part of this amazing, amazing program. So, guys, get back with the person that invited you to this presentation. Get your questions answered, but more importantly, get registered, get signed up for free, upgrade, become an agent. All right, right now until May 4th, We're only signing up agents. May the 4th, they're going to open up the floodgates and the customers are going to come rolling in, guys. I'm talking about internationally from all over the world. So you want to position yourself, guys. Timing is everything in this industry. And right now, guys, is the perfect time for you to get involved before we open up the floodgates. All right, guys, take care. God bless. Daryl Porter. Until my next presentation, we'll see you guys over the top.